I shouldn't have replied to her message. It came at 2:13 a.m. No name, no profile picture, just one sentence. Do you want to play a game? I almost ignored it, but something about it felt personal, like she already knew me. So I typed back, "Who is this?" The reply came instantly. "Someone who knows what you want." That should have been enough to block her. Instead, I stayed. At that time, my life was predictable. Wake up, work, gym, scroll, sleep. No surprises, no excitement, no risk. And maybe that's why I didn't question it. Maybe I needed something to break the routine. So I asked, "What kind of game?" Another instant reply. "A simple one. I give you tasks. You complete them. You win something you've been missing." I laughed at that. "What do I win?" She didn't answer directly. "You'll know when you feel it." Her name appeared after that. Isabella. No last name, no photos, just a blank profile and those messages. At first, it felt harmless. The first task came within minutes. Step outside. I checked the time. 2:17 a.m. "You serious?" I typed. "Yes." There was something in the way she wrote, confident, calm, like she expected me to listen. And weirdly, I did. I grabbed my hoodie and stepped outside. The street was empty, quiet. "Now what?" I asked. "Look across the street." I did, and that's when I saw it. A small envelope, taped to a street sign. My heart skipped. "How did you—" "Open it." Inside was a single card, black, smooth, and written on it in silver ink. "Good, you follow instructions." I looked around. No one was there. No cars, no footsteps, nothing. "How are you doing this?" I typed. She didn't answer. Instead, she sent the next task. "Go back inside." I should have stopped there. Anyone would have. But something had already started. A pull, a curiosity I couldn't shake. So I went back inside, sat on my bed, waited. Her message came seconds later. "Task 2. My chest tightened a little. "Turn on your TV." I frowned. "Why?" "Just do it." I picked up the remote, turned it on, static. Then suddenly, the screen flickered and a message appeared. White text on black. "You're doing well." I dropped the remote. "What the hell is this?" No response. Just another message. "Relax. This is just the beginning." That's when I realized something. This wasn't random. She wasn't guessing. She was watching. And somehow, she had access to things she shouldn't. "Who are you?" I typed again. A pause this time, longer. Then finally, "Someone who chose you." That should have scared me. It did, but not enough. Because underneath the fear, there was something else. Excitement. And that's when the third task came. "Check your front door." I didn't move right away. My eyes stayed locked on the message. "Check your front door." My heart was already racing, because deep down, I knew something would be there. Slowly, I stood up, walked across the apartment. Each step felt heavier than the last. The hallway was dark, too quiet. I reached the door. My hand hovered over the handle. "Isabella," I whispered, like she could hear me. Then I opened it. Nothing, at first. Just the empty hallway, fluorescent light buzzing overhead. I exhaled, almost laughed. "Okay, this is getting—" Then I looked down. A small black box, right at my feet. I froze, because I knew that hadn't been there before. My phone buzzed. Open it. I crouched down slowly, picked up the box. It was cold, heavier than it looked. "What is this?" I typed. "You'll see." I hesitated. Every instinct told me to stop, to throw it away, call someone, walk out. But I didn't. I opened it. Inside, a watch. Simple, elegant, black. But the screen was already on, counting down. 14:59, 14:58, 14:57. "What is this?" I asked again. Her reply came immediately. "Task 3. My stomach dropped. "A timer?" "Yes." "For what?" A pause, then, "To see how far you're willing to go." My chest tightened. "What happens when it hits 0? Her answer came slower this time, almost deliberate. "Something changes." That wasn't enough. "What changes?" No response, just silence, and the ticking numbers. 14:12, 14:11, 14:10. "Isabella, this isn't funny." "I'm not joking." The room felt smaller, like the walls were closing in. "What do you want from me?" Another pause, then, "Trust." I laughed under my breath. "You're watching me, sending stuff to my door, hacking my TV, and you want trust?" Her reply was instant. "You're still here." That hit harder than it should have, because she was right. I hadn't stopped. "Next instruction," she sent. "Put the watch on." I stared at it. The numbers kept ticking. 13:32, 13:31, 13:30. "No." 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then appeared again. "Then the game ends." I swallowed. "And?" "Then you go back to your life." Exactly how it was. That got to me. More than anything else, the silence, the routine, the nothing. I looked at the watch again. 13:01, 1300. And before I could overthink it, I put it on. It clicked into place, too tight, like it adjusted on its own. My phone buzzed immediately. "Good choice." The countdown sped up. Suddenly, 10:59, 10:58. "Wait, why did it?" "Because now it matters." "What does that mean?" Her answer was simple. "Now you're part of it." That's when I heard it. A sound behind me, soft, like something moving. I turned slowly, heart pounding. The apartment was empty, but something felt off, different. "Isabella." Her reply came instantly. "Don't turn around next time." I froze. "Don't turn around next time." My stomach twisted. "What do you mean next time?" No answer, just the ticking. 9:41, 9:40. I scanned the apartment again. Everything looked normal, but it didn't feel normal. "What changed?" I typed. "You did." That answer didn't help. "What does the timer do?" A pause, then, "It limits your options." That made my chest tighten. "What options?" She ignored the question. "Next task." I swallowed. "Go to your bathroom." I didn't want to, not anymore, but the numbers kept dropping. 8:52, 8:51, and something in me knew, if I stopped now, I wouldn't like what came next. So I walked, slow, careful. The bathroom door was slightly open. I was sure I had closed it earlier. "Isabella." "Go inside." I pushed the door. The light flickered once, twice, then stayed on. Everything looked normal. Sink, mirror, shower. Now what? Look in the mirror. I hesitated. There was something about mirrors at night, alone. But I did it anyway. I stepped closer, looked at my reflection, and for a second, everything was fine. Then I noticed it, behind me, a shadow, not moving, just there. My breath stopped. "Do not turn around," she sent instantly. My hand started shaking. "What is that?" "Focus on the mirror." The shadow didn't move, didn't breathe, didn't shift. It just stood there, watching. "Isabella, what is that?" A pause, longer this time. Then, "That's what happens when you hesitate." My heart slammed against my chest. "I didn't hesitate." "You did." The timer dropped. 7:03, 7:02. "Now listen carefully." I couldn't move, couldn't blink. "If you turn around, it gets closer." My throat went dry. "What happens if it gets close?" No answer, just silence, and the reflection. The shadow was still there, but now it felt closer. "Isabella, next instruction." My voice cracked. "I don't want to play anymore." A pause, then, "That's not how this works." The timer dropped again, 6:11, 6:10. "Close your eyes." "What?" "Close them." "I'm not now." Something in her tone changed, sharper, colder. And before I could chat, I closed my eyes. Darkness. "Now count to 5. My heart was racing. 1, 2, 3. I felt it, breathing, right behind me. 4, 5. Open your eyes. I did. The mirror, empty. 2, 6, nothing. I collapsed against the sink. What the heck's happening? Her relearning. "I'm done," I ticking. "So the 20, 5:20. You can't stop now." "Watch me." Tried to budge, it during the little. Oh, pause, then, "I warned you." My breathing got take it off. Finish the game. "That wasn't the deal." Her reply came slower, more controlled. "You agreed when you something outside." My stomach dropped because that was right. Every step. Exhaustion. The timer dropped. "No." "Then it chooses for you." "What does that mean?" The lights flickered, then without. Darkness swallowed the room. My phone lit up, only source of light. Too late. My chest tightened. "What did you do?" "I didn't do anything." A pause. "You did." I heard it again, movement, closer this time, from the hallway, slow, dragging. "Isabella, last chance." "What to voice?" Her exact instantly. "Open your front door." My heart stopped. "No." "Do it." "I'm not opening that door." The sound closer. Step, step, step. "Open it," she repeated. The 2:32, 2:31. "What's out there?" "You." My throat tightened. "What?" "Another version of your." I laughed, nervous, shaky. "You're insane." "Maybe. On your dream, times." The knock came again, 3 times. Closer now, louder. The timer. 1, 12, 1, 11. Open it, Isabella whispered. I shook my head, even though she couldn't see me. I'm not doing this. Then it comes in. My blood ran cold. What comes in? She didn't answer. The handle moved, slowly, like someone was trying to get in, but the door was locked, or at least I thought it was. The timer dropped. 0, 0, 41, 0, 0, 40. Make a choice. I backed away. This isn't real. Another knock, harder. The door creaked. Open it, she said again. Something snapped inside me. I stepped forward, hand shaking, grabbed the handle, and pulled. The door opened, and standing there was me. Same face, same clothes, same expression, but his eyes were empty. Good, Isabella said softly. The timer hit. 0, 0, 0, 0. Everything went silent. The other me smiled, a slow, unnatural smile. Then he stepped forward, and I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, couldn't scream. He leaned in close and whispered, "Your turn is over." I woke up the next morning, in my bed. Everything normal. No watch, no messages, no Isabella. Just silence. Until my phone buzzed. Unknown number. A single message. Do you want to play a game? And this time, it wasn't sent to me. It was sent from me.